What is going on, guys? Trey coming back at your screen by means of the World Wide Web, and today I wanted to get into the prize highlights for the Tussle and Texel mob raid event. So first we have our ultra cool looking super tight sprite, the legendary Even Clove here. Really liking this guy's look, the time rift black hole ish stuff type going on here. So Even Clove is another fire legendary. Yep, that's correct. Another fire legendary, fire warlock. So we're gonna have the heightened attack, the heightened wisdom, decent defense, I guess you could say, and this is a pretty fast warlock, guys. 3,305 agility. That's pretty quick. New skill, side swipe, all elites. They tossed a new thing. You hear the skill preview, which shows it off. I think it's a really super duper tight looking skill, honestly. I think that jump is just insane right there. It looks really nice. So I hope he's strong and powerful, because I like his look. I like his legendary. You're definitely going to have to super fuse this one with HP though, guys. 4,895 max HP is extremely low. Even a preamp will probably be able to knock this guy's head off like nothing. So if you do decide to get this guy, he is a leaderboard legendary, so you're gonna have to either top the leaderboard or trade for him after the event. But more than likely you're gonna want to super fuse this guy with some HP, because 4895 is really low. But 11,000 attack and 10,000 wisdom is really nice. And he has pretty decent defense as well as agility. Side swipe all elite, a really good skill. Cooldown of 2, which has pretty much been the standard nowadays. So Even Clove's not looking too bad. Just make sure you super fuse this guy with some HP, or he won't do you much good at all. Moving right along, we have our first half primacy prize, D.O.T. Now D.O.T is a fire rogue. So he's gonna have the really high agility, guys. D.O.T is coming in at 6,438 agility off of the edge. That's super duper fast. This is a rogue that doesn't have much attack though. Kind of the trade-off from DNA, I'm guessing. 2,329 attack. Really not much going on there. But we got a boxing kangaroo here. Pretty sure this ain't nothing we haven't seen before, but it's new in the world of D.O.T. So Sting Elite, cooldown of 1 at 5 for 5. So nothing new there as well. Shamus, however you want to say it, is the only one that still is auto proc, while everyone else has a cooldown of 1. So that's pretty average. But this guy really only agility fodder, honestly, guys. Everything else about this guy is just ultra low tier. He's really not that good. If you're a beginner, you're fresh to the event, you take what you can get, so you can use this guy. But intermediate advanced players, you're gonna want to use this guy for agility fodder, or you're just gonna want to trade him away for bidders. Plain and simple. Next up, we have our legendary recolor Shoryuken. I really like this guy's name. DNA know what they doing. Shout out to the Street Fighter fans out there who know exactly what I'm talking about here. But we have the recolor of Ender Saga, guys, which is actually a legendary. Ender Saga is a legendary, and DNA decided to give us a recolor of a legendary, which is a first. And on top of that, when they did recolor him, they made him an epic. Shoryuken is not a legendary, he is an epic. And in all honesty, he is not really that great of an epic. 4766 HP, 5,450 attack, 2922 defense, 686 wisdom, 916 agility. He's an earth champ, so ground elite, cooldown of 2 at 5 for 5. So this guy here, guys, nothing really too exciting. The advanced players, I'm sure, is going to use him as HP or attack super fuse fodder. Every beginners, you can use them, I guess, for a little while. Intermediates, maybe the same. They'll probably be using them as super fuse fodder as well. But that's this guy's main purpose. For the more advanced players, he's just going to be straight up HP and attack super fuse fodder. This is just really saddening to see because I actually kind of like Ender Saga. Granted, he's definitely not the best legendary by any means, but I like his look, I like his skill. But DNA just surprised me as well as made me laugh with this fighter here. Sharyuken. I'm never gonna forget this guy. Alright, last but not least, we got the superstar of this event, Samanu Score Settler, our Paragon. I really like this guy's look. He is just fresh looking all the way through and through. This guy's really looking tight. So Samanu Score Settler is a water warlock. So of course a Paragon warlock, heightened attack, heightened wisdom, and this one even has nice HP, guys, coming in at 4258. That's pretty nice HP for the Paragons we've been seeing the last few mob raid events. Haven't really had much of anything for HP, but this guy's looking pretty good in that department. So cooldown to 1 with a new skill, Maelstrom Elite. When opposing forces collide, the result is a Dragon Rampant. So this guy's looking good, and of course you definitely want to use him for the duration of this event, especially if you are deciding to compete this time around. Other than that, you may or may not want to keep this guy afterwards. I really like his look, so if it was up to me, I'd keep him just to kind of have him. Probably wouldn't use him so much, except of course if he was on edge like he is in this event. But other than that, this guy is all right. But I'll leave that up to you guys' discretion. So now that we've introduced them, of course the next thing we have to do is go do our comparisons. So let's go find them, guys. First, we're going to be comparing our leaderboard legendary Even Clove, and the one that we're going to be comparing him to, or it, we don't know what gender that thing is. A lot of people been hitting me on gender lately. Better try to watch what I say here. But we are going to compare Even Clove to Kagar. So Kagar is a fire warlock as well, guys. So total stats of the two fighters is where we're going to start off with this one, guys. First of all, though, they are both fire warlocks. They both have all elite skills. Entwined elite for Kagar here, sideswipe all elite for Even Clove. They both have a cooldown of 3-2. So the total stats for Even Clove comes up to a number of 32,896, while for Kagar we have 30,334. So the total stats should tell you overall statistically who the better fighter is. That would be Even Clove, but even if we were to get into more detail, it will still be Even Clove. The reason being, Even Clove is trumping Kagar in every category, guys, every single one of them. 383 more HP, 887 more attack, 194 more defense, or yeah, 196 more defense, excuse me. 841 more wisdom and 257 more agility. So yeah, total stats 2,562 more than Kagar. So hands down, guys, if you're using Kagar, not that you should get rid of him or anything, because I'm sure anyone that has him already has him super fused with HP and whatnot, so you still want to use him. But Even Clove is now the better option because he's just trumping him in every category. The only thing that would make Kagar even close to him is if he has a better multiplier on his cooldown skill, which we are not certain of. So if you're using Kagar, you may want to upgrade to Even Clove. He looks better anyway. Skill looks better too. Next, we got to compare Katifo, our boxing kangaroo guy here. We're going to compare him. I decided to do it to Piperus, guys. Piperus, Water Rogue, Katifo, Fire Rogue. They're both Sting Elite with a 3-1 cooldown. So total stats for Katifo come in at 14,738. Piperus 13,775. Now to be more specific, Piperus has 391 more HP, 1,920 more attack, 283 more defense, while Catafo has 1,526 more wisdom and 2,031 more agility. So, wisdom is not important as usual with most fighters, but Catafo is much faster, so the sting is going to hit harder. But the thing is, with them both having a cooldown of 1 in between turns, Piperus is going to do a significant amount more damage than Catafo. So and Piperus also has a little bit more HP. So these fighters, although they are pretty even, I personally would give the edge to Piperus. Well, you know what? I'm going to leave this one up in the air because Catafo is going to hit much harder with the sting, but Piper is going to hit much harder in between. So I'm going to leave these fighters kind of dead even. I really don't know who to give the edge to, honestly, since they're so close and similar. But that's the fight I decided to compare them to today. Piper is much more attack, Catafo much more agility. The choice is yours, guys. Which do you see as more important? Now, the next one we got to compare is my man Shoryuken. We're gonna compare Shoryuken to, where are you? There he is. We're gonna compare him to Tungus, guys, our reindeer here. So they're both Earth champs. They're both ground elite with a cooldown of 4-2. So total stats for Shoryuken 14,740. to Tungus's 15,592. So by those stats, not only did Shoryuken look like a legendary, but he's just performing way worse. Of course, Tungus is the better fighter all around, so Shoryuken really isn't that great. If you're using Tungus, hang on to him, because Tungus is whooping this guy in every category. 276 more HP, 315 more attack, 168 more defense, 41 more wisdom, 52 more agility. So Tungus has 852 total more stats than Shoryuken. So like I said, guys, if you are using Tungus, don't even bother with Shoryuken. Do not use him, just let him be. Last but not least, we have to compare our Paragon for this event. And the one that I decided to compare our Paragon, Mr. or whatever gender it is, Samanu Score Settler 2, is going to be on the next page, I presume. Right here. One of our older Paragons, regular Stonehewn, I decided to compare him to. So, Samanu Score Settler, Water Warlock, regular Stonehewn Earth Warlock, one of our older Paragons. They both have a cooldown of 3-1. They both have wisdom-based cooldown skills. Samanu Score Settler with Maelstrom Elite, regular Stonehewn with Rock Elite. So, total stats: Samanu Score Settler 16,868 to regular Stonehewn 16,390, leaving a difference of 478 going towards Samanu Score Settler. So to be more specific here, Samanu has 1,817 more HP. Big gap there, guys. Regolith has 309 more attack, 169 more defense, 493 more wisdom, and 706 more agility. So as we can see, guys, these two are really close to one another as well. Samanu having a really huge gap in HP over regular Stonehewn, but regular Stonehewn pretty much taking him in every other category. So once again, guys, which is of greater importance to you? Do you prefer HP or do you prefer a little bit more of everything else? So this new Paragon really has a good bolster of HP. I don't think we've seen one with this high amount of HP ever. I could be wrong about that, but you don't see too many of them have 4,000 or more HP, to my knowledge. So there we have it, guys, our prize highlights for the Tussle and Texel Mob Raid event. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please continue to like, favorite, subscribe, share, comment, and everything else, and I will be back at your screen with more Dot video soon. Later, guys.